Hello everyone, this is my video essay analysis project that I am doing for an assignment for week 10 in DS 106. I decided to choose the movie The Shining to talk about for my video analysis. I have learned quite a lot this week by reading all the very informative articles presented to me along with the videos as well. They all taught me how to read a video while looking at the editing used. I really enjoyed creating this and exploring my own thoughts on editing. I decided to choose this scene from The Shining because it has a lot of editing within it. From sound to the clothes the characters are wearing, the props used, to the transitions and cuts of each shot, there's a lot going on, which adds even more suspense within this scene. This scene is called Here's Johnny, and that is the most famous part of this entire movie. I hope you enjoy my video analysis and feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for listening in. This project is for educational purposes only. I am not intending to copyright anybody. Now to start, let's watch and listen to the first shot that has horrific, intense music playing in the background. The audience can only hear this music, not the characters within the movie. This terrifying loud music adds a lot of suspense and lets the audience know that there's something bad about to happen. This music makes the audience get very anxious as well. Also, notice the camera is handheld, allowing you to feel as if you are right there in the middle of the action. And look at his facial expression. It shows he has a creepy, happy smile on his face, and this presents to the audience that he is going crazy, along with the prop in his hand, which is an axe, presenting the next thing about to happen. In horror films, there is always a struggle going on. You can see the woman struggling to get out the window as the man is taking his time to get to her.
Come out, wherever you are.
Here you hear the scary background music completely stop as you hear him trying to open up the locked door. Notice his facial expression during the shot. Once he starts knocking on the door, the music starts playing again, adding to the suspense.
I can't get out!
Notice it is at nighttime with a lot of snow on the ground, creating some type of trap that is known to be presented in horror films.
Little pigs, let me come in. Not by the hair on your chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
The editing used on the woman is to show her as a very weak and gets very scared easily. Her dark black hair against her pale skin represents that she is scared and frightened. The prop used within this shot is a knife, and notice how her hands look very feminine and weak holding onto the knife. Her facial expression is the main focal point within this shot, presenting fear along with the music in the background and her screaming with the axe running into the wood. And here's the famous part of the movie.
Here's Johnny.
The editing used within this scene was to add suspense for the audience. This was presented by using the loud, terrifying music that only the audience could hear and not the characters within the movie. The characters' facial expressions were very elaborate, presenting exactly what they were feeling at that moment. There were shadows around the man to create some type of evil villain for the audience to see and to understand there is some type of evil within him. The props used within this scene were very violent, and they were an axe and a knife, adding to the suspense as well. The cuts within this scene were back and forth from the main man to the woman, which the only object between them was a door, showing how fragile the woman was and how strong the man was. Overall, I really enjoyed presenting on the editing I saw used within this scene. The handheld camera is what made you feel like you were in the room with the man and the woman. Once again, this project is for educational purposes only, and I am not intending to copyright anybody. Thank you for watching and listening in.